What is up, everybody? It is VR Pigeon here, and since I hadn't made a video in a long time, which is kind of sad, I decided I was going to do a deck profile. On the deck I've been playing a lot. I've actually been playing Fluffals. The reason I haven't made any videos lately is because I did quit the game for about a month to 2 months. Not really quit, I guess. I was just not really, I didn't really want to play anymore. The reason I didn't is just because I was kind of bored of how things were going. I didn't like how uh, like people were playing or what they were playing. So I decided to play something new, and it did kind of spice things up a little bit. It wasn't any more of a drastic change. It is a deck that I always kind of liked, but it wasn't like it was never really tier one until that ARG where the guy won, and then it was I looked at it a little bit, so I decided to make the deck for my girlfriend, and then I started to play it a lot, and I actually started to like it. So I thought that I would bring the deck profile. I did play it at regionals just this last weekend. I didn't do too great. Um, I will say the hardest matchups for the deck are Monarchs. Monarchs are very difficult for the deck, so if you can figure out a way to keep using out Monarchs a little bit. I played Monarchs 4 times, and then I played one Elemental Hero against my friend, and then I played a pedra. I played 6 rounds total, or something like that, and I lost 2 Monarchs, and I beat 2 Monarchs, and then I lost a pedra, and I beat the E-Heroes, so I was 3-3, and then I dropped because I had to drive home that night, and I didn't really feel like playing that much anymore, because I knew I was probably going to play just another Monarch. The deck can still beat Kozmo without effort. It's just, Monarchs can be a very difficult matchup, so, or anything else, we'll just get back into it. So, I start out with 3 Dog. Dog is probably the most important card of the deck. He's Stratos. And then on top of Dog, I play the 3 Bear. 3 Bear just to search out Toy Vendor. And I play 3 Wings. The reason I play 3 Wings is just for the fact that Wings is so, like a draw power engine. And I love seeing him. I like seeing him right away as well, along with at least 1 Bear or 1 Dog. Because if you have just 1 Wings or Bear, or like if you have, say you have a Dog and a Bear, that's the combo. If you have a Bear and a Wings, that's a combo. If you have Wings and Dog, that's a combo. If you can see Dog with any of the 2, or Bear with these 2, it's basically automatic, like, really amazing play. And then I play 3 Mouse. I play 3 Mouse just for the OTK. 1 Sheep, 1 Owl, and 1 Cat. Play the 1 Cat because he can actually OTK without having to do the big play. You don't even have to have Fight for Fusion, and you can still make an OTK with Cat. Owl to search out Poly, and you can also top deck him from Sabres and special him off a Toy Vendor. I've done it several times, and it works. And Sheep is really good for, like, say you have like a Dog on field. You can actually bounce the Dog and special the Sabres you just searched with him, and you can actually reuse the Dog on the next turn. So Sheep can definitely open up some nice combos. I played 2 Sabres. When I was at the regionals, I actually only played 1. I took 1 Upstart Goblin out, and I put a second one of him in. Upstart Goblin, I usually sided out right away, so I thought I might as well put in a card that I want at 2, because I also only have 2 King of the Swamp. So I thought I might as well put in a second Sabres for the taking up of the 3rd King of the Swamp. Otherwise, I'd probably play 3 King of the Swamp, and I'd cut Sabres back down to 2. Or I'd take out another Upstart Goblin, I'd put in King of the Swamp. But we'll get into the Upstart Goblins later. And then I play 3 Edgem Chain. I play the 3 Edgem Chain just because I like to see it, and I love to mill it. And it is very good to see at times. And it's also a really good discard outlet off of Twin Twister, because then you can search as well. So he is very good at times. We'll go on to spells. There's 21 monsters, and there's 19 spells and traps. Oh, actually, it'd be 22 now, because I took out Upstart Goblin. My bad. I play the 3 Toy Vendors. I love Toy Vendor. It is by far one of the best cards ever. You can discard Chain, you still search, or you can discard another Toy Vendor and you still search. I play 3 Fight for Fusions, the heart and soul of the deck pretty much. It allows the OTKs and allows really good fusions. I play 2 Polymerization. I play 1 Fusion Substitute. It always counts as Poly, but you can only Polymerization with cards on field with it, but every now and again that's actually a good thing. It's not like it really hurts me. Because maybe I don't want to use the fusions in my hand, but I do have an Edgem Sabres on field. And then it's also very good for the draw. Actually, the draw did win me a game. It didn't win me the whole match, but it did win me a game. So I got to give props to it. It is a very good card, at least at 1, because then you at least get to use it. And then I play 2 Dark Hole just for the OTK, Monarchs, and I play 3 Twin Twisters. Twin Twister is really good this format, even though I still personally hate this card with a passion. I think it's pathetic, but the deck can discard the 3 Edgem Chain, or can discard the Toy Vendors at 3, and they'll search, so it's still very good. Sabre's to get engraved for his effect. It has its time. 2 Upstart Goblin was at 3. I like it at 2 because I always side it out, and 1/1 for 1. I use the 1/1, or yeah, 1/1 just for Mouse and Cat. It's usually for Mouse, and it can discard as well, so it can discard Chains and Toy Vendors. It's very good. We'll move on to the extra deck. I play 3 Fright for Tiger. I like 3 just because I like to be able to make it, and I didn't really have much for the extra deck. And then I play 3 Wolf, same thing. I like to just be able to see it. 2 Sheet, this beats Cosmo, and 2 Sabretooth. This is just against the Cosmo matchup, but they're also very good openers. I love to open with Sheep and go into Sabretooth and bring back Sheep out, and then Sabretooth's effect will protect himself, and Sheep will protect himself. So they're basically floaters, and it's good to start with floaters if you don't know what your opponent's playing yet, and definitely for how much attack they'll have. I play the 1 Bear, never make him really, but it's there. Same with Leo. You can make him, I never make him though. 1 Communitech, same thing, he's there just in case, but I never really make him. 1 Abyss Dweller and 1 Castiel. These are really iffy. The only reason they're here is just because they're good. If you can make them, by all means do it, but I usually don't. And then I'll go to the side deck real quick. I play 2 Artifact Lancia. I like the 2. This card is actually still really good in my opinion. I love it more than Iron Wall because Iron Wall hurts the deck, and this still is a non-banishing card, and it helped me a lot against certain games. I play 3 Poisonous Winds. I still think that Magispector are good this format just because of my friend. They can be really hurtful to you, so I like to play the 3 just in case. And I play the 2 Massacre Strict for Magispector, but mainly for Monarch. Monarch, it hurts not crazy enough, but it does hurt enough to the point where at least I can play against them. And then I play 2 Mischief of the Gnomes. I had 3 at regionals, but I cut 1 of them for the next card being 3 Mind Crush. I love Mind Crush right now sided. I think Mind Crush is still great. And then last but not least, I play 3 Royal Decree. There's no main deck traps, so I like the 3 Royal Decree just in case I have to play against a deck that runs a bunch of traps, that it can still, it can still save my life. So I know it's probably a real fast deck profile, but I wanted to make it kind of fast because I'm busy and just kind of relaxing and doing some stuff. So that was all for now. Hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.